Final Fantasy XIII-2, the story so far.
Is that you? I won't let you go!
Remnants of a spatial distortion have been discovered at the gate. That points to some sort of paradox having taken place here. We've had to deal with paradoxes ever since the fall of Cocoon, several centuries ago. The presence of a gate signifies a shift in time in the nearby area. Perhaps the world has been changed again.
We got this. Something's definitely gone wrong with this gate.
Space-time is twisted so the gate can't manifest itself, Kupo. When the future is made certain, the gate will be fixed, Kupo.
Future made certain. Does that mean we should help the Academy with their important job?
Kupo! Kupo!
The numbers seem accurate. Hi.
You guys are out-of-towners, huh? Want me to show you around? I know a big city like this can be overwhelming for a lot of people. Go.
How cute.
All the boys want to do is play war games. Why can't they just grow up already? They're so immature. Sometimes it's so noisy at school, I can't concentrate on my studies at all. I get more done studying at home. I don't know why some kids come to school just so they can fool around. If there's something you want to know, you should look it up before you forget. Sometimes it's so noisy at school, I can't concentrate on my studies at all. I get more done studying at home.
What a weird creature.
You got this.
Oh? I've been asked to interview the people of the Academy. I plan on finding out how life will change for us now that the project is almost finished.
Over there, Mom.
I'm bored already with the Chocobo racing game is so fun. I'm breeding my own Chocobo, and it's so fast that I'm one of the best in the world.
And away.
Once the Academy's completed the project, people will leave everything behind to live in the new man-made world. I suppose that's what the residents of the old cocoon did.
Over there, Mom.
You're gonna get in trouble! Only scary grown-ups talk to kids they don't know. That means you're a scary grown-up!
Giddy up. What are you? Great. Go.
I want to build rockets at the Academy when I grow up. I want to visit a world that's not Cocoon or Pulse.
Giddy up.
The ancient capital of Eden was also a big city, but I'll bet it was nothing like this. This place is full of fun and life.
What is it? Giddy up.
My parents told me to tell someone if a stranger tries to talk to me.
I need to meet some of the Academy's elite scientists.
And away.
Here it comes.
He's really tough here.
Have you heard? Another nascent gate appeared in a completely different area. If you're curious, you should see it for yourself.
How are you on this chocorific day? This time-traveling temptress is here to fulfill all of your shopping needs. Thank you and thank you.
Our regulars love
our spicier dishes.
Do you know Hope S-Time of the Academy? He used to be the director. I just caught a glimpse of him. That was the highlight of my day!
Wow! Koopa, Koopa, Koopa!
The horses have it all.
Wow!
Hello there.
Go.
What should I do with all this money? I made a huge profit for my latest project. I can't believe the Academy was willing to pay me so much.
What is it? Come here.
No good, Kubo.
Over there, Mom. Go.
Welcome to Brain Blast, an Academy-sponsored quiz game. We are currently accepting entries. Your entry has been accepted. Answer all questions correctly and receive a fabulous prize. Bend your mind to the task and aim for a perfect score. Here is your first question. Correct. Question 2.
Our regulars love it.
Congratulations. Question 3. Also correct. Question 4. Correct. Question 5. Keep it up. Question 6. Correct. Question 7. You are intelligent. Question 9. Now for the final question. A perfect score. Congratulations. You have obtained a perfect score at every Brain Blast location available. Your name will be added to the list of esteemed quizmasters in the Academy database.
This is the city's trendier area, right?
Over there, Mog. What is this place? Over there, Mog.
Bad luck, Kupo. Get away here.
It's huge!
A real fur coat costs this much?
Over there, Mog.
What is this place?
Come here.
The ancient people of Cocoon lived their lives knowing they were protected by the Fal'Cie. Now we live in this bustling town that we created while being protected by the Academy.
And away.
Good boy.
All clear.
Giddy up.
bet you're used to seeing people with swords and bows. Guns were pretty rare in your day, weren't they?
And away.
It's a Moogle!
Anyone can visit the Academy. If he's so curious, he should just come in like everyone else.
Over there, Mog.
Thank you so much.
Hi there.
I get it.
Hope told us that he invented a machine called a time capsule. That's how they got here. Back in 13 AF, Hope devised a plan to build an artificial fal'Cie. It was called the Proto-fal'Cie Project. He wanted to use the new technology to re-levitate Cocoon. But then one day, Hope saw a certain prophecy in the Oracle Drive.
So I activated the Oracle Drive and watched the prophecy. I saw you fighting the Proto-fal'Cie, and I saw you screaming out at me. Your machines are driving me nuts!
Well, I was getting pretty ticked off by that point.
Well, exactly. So we were forced to reevaluate the project, and eventually abandon it.
Okay, you saw Sarah getting mad at you, so you canceled your project, and then poof, the Proto-fal'Cie disappeared. Is that about right? We didn't destroy it so much as it never existed in the first place.
We were following the wrong path to the future. If the Proto-fal'Cie had managed to get control of Cocoon, it would have made itself the second Eden, and we'd be back where we began.
Yeah. It would have been just like how it was on the old Cocoon.
We realized we couldn't let that happen. We had to levitate Cocoon using only human technology.
Right. Not to mention that if you had kept with the original plan, your machines would have killed you.
Really? Then we owe you our lives. Thank you.
Funny, you lose your temper and the whole future changes.
Go.
I'll add this to the design.
Cha-ching.
What we create here is hope and inspiration for mankind. What we create here is hope and inspiration for mankind. What we create here is hope and inspiration for mankind. What we create here is hope and inspiration for mankind. If I increase the density of the surface cables...
Hi there. All good here.
I get it.
When the director opened his eyes, I was overcome with so much emotion. I mean, a legendary man who lived 400 years ago was right there.
Everyone knows who Hope S-Time is because we learn about him in school. Working with him is like a dream come true. It was all thanks to the director's work that people had hope. Something to live for. He represents the hopes and dreams of many. Academia was built on the foundation of the director's beliefs and ideals. Everything in the past was meant to lead up to this day. Everyone knows who Hope S-Time is because we learn about him in school. Working with him is like a dream come true.
Oh, I see.
We need to create a zero-risk plan. I need to report to the infrastructure team. Well, that's a vague request.
I'm not worried about the base operations. If I increase the density of the surface cables... All good here.
I get it.
I need to report to the infrastructure team.
There you go.
We should create some kind of manual.
Hi there.
Alyssa and I decided to come to the future to observe the 13th arc, a structure that appears in the sky of this time period.
That thing that's floating above us now?
Yes. In the end, we abandoned the idea of restoring the old cocoon. Instead, we plan to build an entirely new shell. Of course, there's still the problem of how to keep such a creation airborne.
A whole new cocoon. That's an ambitious plan.
Sure is. And that's why you're here, to find out what keeps the Ark afloat.
Exactly. When we learned of the Ark's appearance through the Oracle Drive, we had to come and see it for ourselves. There are so many important things I need to talk to you two about. So many, in fact, I'm not really sure where to start.
So tell me, is there really no way to stop the crystal pillar from breaking?
These 400 years haven't been kind to it. At this rate of erosion, we can expect the pillar to topple within the next century.
The prophecy can't be stopped?
We're doing what we can to minimize the damage. In the meantime, we'll complete the new cocoon and conduct a full-scale evacuation. Our project will provide a new home for the human race.
When the pillar finally breaks, what will happen to Vanille and Fang?
We'll save them. The pillar's fall will be catastrophic, but it's also the one chance to free our friends.
I hope it works.
As do I. I miss Fang's strength and Vanille's smile. There's no way I can repay you for changing the future for us. Traveling to this time period was no easy task. You are the only people that know who we were in the past. We knew we'd meet you again in the future. There's no way I can repay you for changing the future for us.
So, I bet you're dying to know how we came to the future, huh?
Kinda.
You've heard about the time capsule we used? It's a device that slows down time only for its occupants. The effect is caused by the creation of a powerful gravitational field and, well, essentially we just slept as the outside world flashed forward into the future.
This capsule of yours can't take you back, can it?
Unfortunately not. And considering it broke down after a single use, I doubt it'll prove to be a popular method of time travel.
You risked your own life for the sake of Cocoon.
Oh, the director was there with me. Hey, Sarah. After coming to the future myself, I think I understand how you must feel. The Academy has welcomed us with open arms, and we can research as we always have, but sometimes I get these terrible anxiety attacks.
Alyssa...
Please, Sarah, you have to let me apologize for the way I treated you in the past. Maybe you can't forgive me for that, but I hope as fellow time travelers, we can face the future on friendly terms.
They're behind on their deliveries, huh?
The Academy has made progress on its investigation into the 13th Ark. At this stage, there is good news and there is bad news.
Let's hear the good news first.
We've discovered that the Ark's reactor is powered by an ore cluster known as the Graviton Core. By collecting these, there's a possibility that the new cocoon will be up in the sky in no time.
That is good news.
Yeah, okay. So now you gotta hit us with the bad news.
Each ore cluster provides only a certain amount of power. The 13th arc, for example, requires a single graviton core. We're going to need multiple cores that we can't seem to find.
Need a hand with the search?
If there's one thing we're good at, it's looking for weird objects.
We could use the help. With you two on the case, we'll have those cores in no time.
I'll put together some data on graviton cores. Check in with the Academy front desk.
Where did your travels take you?
We ended up at a casino called Serendipity. Have you heard of it, Hope?
There's an ancient legend that mentions a palace by that name. The story itself is incomplete, and nobody knows how it's supposed to end.
So it's a paradise that was never finished, huh?
Right. But we won't be letting our story end halfway through. Please hand any graviton cores to Alyssa. Our dream will soon become a reality. Please hand any graviton cores to Alyssa. Our dream will soon become a reality.
I can't believe it! You found a graviton core! If you don't mind, I'll just take a sliver for my research. Wow! This must have been tough to find. We'll be putting it to good use, though. Did I tell you? The director is inventing a new device.
The Academy has been making progress on the development of a paradox weapon. A very powerful weapon that feeds on time-distorting energies.
Using a paradox against itself, huh?
Exactly. There's a possibility we may come up against the man who appears in the Oracle Drive recordings. The war has already begun, and we're fighting to protect the future itself.
A battle to the end against Caius.
But, Director, didn't you say you were missing a certain material?
A chaos crystal. It's a solidified chunk of paradox energy, but according to the data, it doesn't exist in this time period.
Well, hey, you've still got us.
And we've got the Historia Crux.
I knew I could count on you. Once you found the crystal, I can build you a prototype. I see the Academy can thank you for delivering another ore cluster. We're one step closer to seeing the new cocoon up in the sky. Sarah, Noel, I don't know how we could ever repay you. Please hand any graviton cores to Alyssa. Our dream will soon become a reality.
If we have 3 more graviton cores, we'll be able to float the new cocoon. The technology to raise the new cocoon into the sky is already there. As soon as we have all the graviton cores, we'll have the power source we need. Thanks again. What would we do without you? Once we have a chaos crystal, we should be able to develop a new weapon. If we have 3 more graviton cores, we'll be able to float the new cocoon. Once we have a chaos crystal, we should be able to develop a new weapon.
Hi there. Looking good. All right, then.
Alyssa told me all about you.
you're helping us find the graviton cores. Isn't that right? And perfect timing. I just got an update with the latest info.
Tell me, is this ore stuff really that hard to find?
Oh, yes. The Academy have sent survey teams all over the place. They've searched everywhere, but they haven't found a shard of the stuff. But according to this latest data, our scientists use resonance imaging to identify a possible deposit. So we do have a defined location where a team can start looking. But it's just...
It's just what?
Well, it's kind of in a different time.
Sounds like a job for us, all right. Here, show me that data.
We changed the future, but it still needs our help. I bet we can find that ore.
They need a way to lift the new cocoon into the sky. And we can help them do it. Maybe that's why we've been brought here.
What does it feel like when you travel through time? Here's the data we've compiled on graviton cores.
Time and memory, frozen in crystal. At the same time Noel and Sarah appear in the ruins, the invisible giant begins to run amok. Urged on by a young trainee called Alyssa, the pair manage to bring the giant's rampage to a halt. Along the way, they learn that many people lost their lives in these ruins, and that Alyssa is one of the survivors who still bears the scars from that terrible time. Sarah, rightly or wrongly, blames herself for the deaths, and she can only look on, racked in guilt, as Alyssa mourns at the grave of her friend.